Welcome, everybody, to the Box Score Sports Podcast. I am your host, Ryan. On today's episode, we are going to, I'm going to fix my camera first. Let's fix that camera. And then we're going to talk about the NFL championship games today, the AFC, the NFC. Happy championship Sunday. Isaac is with me. Isaac, how's it going, man?
Good, Ryan. How are you? I know you're excited.
I am hyped, man. I am hyped.
It's finally here, Ryan. It's finally here.
Well, and as everybody can see, Lions, so we are here. We are here right now, and we're ready to go. I know.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I am too, man. Who's the biggest, just before we talk about the games, I just thought of this question. Biggest surprise. Who's the biggest surprise that's in this weekend of games?
Player or team?
Do both. Let's do a player and then let's do a team.
Biggest surprise from the start of the season, you're saying?
Yeah, like in this weekend, right? Who's in this weekend? Whatever team or player are you most surprised that are in this weekend?
Well,
Thorpe says the
I
Lions.
Yes, the Lions, obviously, and to be honest, the Ravens. I did not, in the beginning of the year with all that Lamar Jackson hoopla going on, during the offseason, I didn't expect the Ravens to be this good. And I think I've said this in a podcast before. So definitely the Ravens. I expected the Chiefs to be here. Expected the Niners to be here. They were good. They should have went to the Super Bowl last year. They just got hurt. So many quarterbacks getting hurt. So it's really the Lions and the Chiefs. Or the Lions and the Ravens, I'm sorry. Yeah, a player. Can't really say Lamar, because Lamar's a stud.
Yeah, he's baller.
I would say Jared Goff, but Jared Goff's been to the Super Bowl before, so that's a tough one. That's a tough one as far as a player goes.
Yeah, that's fair. I would say Goff is probably a good answer though, because if you think about his career trajectory and how the Rams gave up on him, sure. I think that's a good answer if you went with Goff.
Yeah.
I would agree though. I think the Ravens are a little bit. Well, we knew they got weapons. They got a new offensive coordinator this season, but you're right with all the Lamar Jackson contract talk with the Ravens. It's pretty interesting that they're at this moment right now. The Lions are a big surprise, obviously. And then, even the Chiefs, just the trajectory of their season, they had Patrick Mahomes, obviously, but them not having an offense and then all of a sudden having an offense in the playoffs that kind of showed up, that was a little bit of surprising too. Offensive playmakers that is.
Right. Look at Thorpe with the new emotes on the stream. Let's
go. Who is that?
That's Thorpe.
Back.
Oh,
no, I know the emote.
I have no idea. I think I hit a tier because I had so many subscribers that subbed to me.
Oh, sure.
So I think I unlocked new emotes. I have no idea who that is. But it looks cool though.
Yeah, whoever it is got some sass. Maybe Thorpe is coming in with some sass today. Is that what's going on here, Thorpe?
Yeah, I think the Cowboys ruined Thorpe's dreams, so I think Thorpe might be a little bit sassy, Ryan.
Yeah, it's true. But we're not here to talk about the Cowboys. Okay. Okay. We're not here to talk about them. We're gonna start, and why don't we start with our preview, Isaac? Let's get to our first game. How want to do that?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's talk about it, man. So the Chiefs and the Ravens are the first game we'll talk about, the AFC Championship game. So, give me your
hold on. Thorpe redeemed Sing Mode, which is a new sour point that you can redeem. Thorpe redeemed it for 5,000 sour points. So now I have to talk for 3 minutes in a singing voice, Ryan.
Okay, well, you put yourself to that. I do not have to, though. I did not.
No, you don't
agree to this. Okay.
This is terrible. This is embarrassing. Okay.
It's embarrassing for me too.
What did you say, Ryan? Say that again. Repeat the question.
Repeat the question. Okay, so the question that I was before we get into who you got,
I have.
What? Before we get to that. Oh, you're going to pick them. Okay.
Ravens tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
I definitely have the Ravens over the Chiefs, Ryan.
Oh
Sounds
man.
crazy, but I believe in Lamar over Patrick Mahomes. But Patrick Mahomes could still win it because he's been here before. Go ahead.
Okay. No, that's great. That's great. Yeah, yeah. So that's great. So I'm gonna keep you going because we're gonna get Thorpe's money worth here, or subscriptions worth.
Thorpe said I needed
Favorite.
those.
I need those. Favorite. What's your favorite matchup that you're looking forward to watching today
uh,
in this game?
well, Patrick Mahomes and against Lamar Jackson. That's the matchup. But are you talking about like offense versus defense wise?
Yeah, that could anyway. If it's a quarterback matchup, that's nice. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If there's something else you're
Yeah.
looking for,
I'm excited to see Travis Kelsey
hmm
um to see how he does against I don't know who would probably be guarding him on the Ravens side. I don't really know all the Ravens cornerbacks that well,
like
but I know Patrick Queen and stuff. But I don't think you're gonna want to put Patrick Queen on Travis Kelsey.
yeah, probably Kyle Hamilton if
Kyle
he's
Hamilton,
playing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know all the Ravens safeties and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see, the quarterback matchup who's gonna have a better game. Patrick Mahomes is his second road playoff game in his career. He did very well against Buffalo. And I
hmm
think it's really all about comes down to if the Chiefs receivers can catch the dang ball, man. And they
Yeah.
did great last week or the week before. So if they just have good chemistry, if they can catch the ball, I feel like Patrick Mahomes can have a really great game today.
Yeah, and do you think that's like the key for the if I know you picked the Ravens, but if the Chiefs are going to win this game,
Yeah.
what does the Chiefs have to do to win this game?
What do the Chiefs have to do to win this game?
That's right. Yeah.
Well,
Like the
they got to
number
start
one
Lamar
thing.
Jackson. You got to
Yeah.
contain him. Can't have
Right.
him
Yeah.
running all over the place and having so much time in the pocket. You got to
Correct.
pressure him. You got to hit him. Got to knock him down. I know that's hard. That's easier said than done, but you got to put some fear in Lamar. Lamar's never been in an AFC Championship game, so this is his first one in his career. So I know there's gonna be some nerves in there, but if Lamar plays the way he's been playing all year, I don't see the Chiefs stopping the Ravens today. Lamar
Yeah.
got to have a great, perfect game.
Yeah, I agree with you though. The defensive line has to contain Lamar in the pocket. Otherwise, it's going to be a rough day. Thorpe, let us know who you think's going to win. And if you're in the chat at all at any point, I'm going to say this for anybody in the chat. Just let us know the who you winning. I mean, who you got winning the game, the score, and maybe like an X factor of the game. That that would be kind of fun. Um, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm with you though. I think that like if they can contain Lamar, that's the way they're going to win.
Right.
And the other part, obviously, to win, I think, is going to just them controlling the ball.
Yep. No
Right.
drop passes.
Yeah.
Winning the turnover battle. That's how the
Yeah.
Chiefs can win this game. Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree. And just like control the ball, like keep the ball out of the Ravens' hands as much as
Correct.
possible. Lamar taking what the defense that Ravens defense gives him is important as well. If Mahomes takes what the defense gives them, the Baltimore Ravens defense, that is,
Right.
I think that will help. Yeah.
It's not so much that I don't trust Patrick Mahomes to make the right plays. It's just if the receivers can catch the ball.
hmm
That's
Yeah,
really
and-
what it is. Patrick Mahomes, if they do what they did against Buffalo, they're gonna put up points. It's just it's about that Chiefs defense. Can the Chiefs defense stop Lamar? Can they contain him? Can they stop the runs and stop the rushing game? I don't know what the Chiefs rushing defense is this year, but was it good this year? Were they good this year to stop the run?
Yeah, they were solid this year. Their whole defense was solid, like really good. They were the ones that actually like carried the team for the most part because like as you know, the offense did not play that well this year. So they were second in defensive yards average. So they allowed the second least amount of yards. Passing, they were fourth in the pass, and let's see here, running. 17th. They were 17th in rushing defense,
Mm,
run
that's not that
defense.
great.
No, but it's not horrible either. Um,
Girl on Fire says the Ravens are gonna win.
oh, do you got a score, girl on fire?
Girl on Fire 189. What do you think the score is gonna be?
Yeah. Uh,
So they're
yeah, every
17th in rushing. That's not that good, Ryan. So I think the
no.
Ravens could run all over this defense.
Yeah. Yeah, unless if they commit to stopping the run and force Lamar to pass it, which I think is easier said than done because Lamar has such good escapability that to keep him inside the pocket and
Right.
yeah, it's just that's going to be a challenge for them.
Yeah. So that's really what it comes down to. It comes down to the Chiefs receivers and the Chiefs defense,
Yep,
you know.
I agree.
And I feel like the
I
Chiefs
agree.
offense is going to be good today. They did so well against Buffalo. I think when it comes down to playoff time, the Chiefs lock in, and I think Andy Reid's going to have these receivers locked in. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have them locked in. They're going to be ready. I'm not worried
Yeah.
about it. It's
Yeah,
just
I
the
think this
defense.
is yeah, I think this is going to be a good game for sure. Right? Like so this will probably um be maybe the more watch game of the two, right? Because I
Yeah,
think that these two teams are with the two quarterbacks are this
more
quarterback matchup is
exciting.
way more exciting than the other one, unfortunately.
Sure.
But
I don't know. I, I,
um
I think the Lions one's exciting because we've never seen the
but
Lions. You know, that's
yeah,
in my
well,
personal opinion. But yeah, I agree with you on that as far as the quarterback matchup. Girl on
yeah.
Fire says the score is going to be 33-29 Ravens.
Oh, interesting. Good score. I like that score.
But now
Do
she's
you have a
changing her mind. She's saying the Chiefs might win it now because they won last
oh,
year. So
mm,
I don't think she knows yet.
oh, girl on fire.
She got to make up her
Get,
mind, right?
got it. Yeah,
Got
you
to
gotta
stick
have
to
a
one
hot
team.
take.
Got to have a
Hot
hot
take. Hot
take
take.
and
That's right.
stick with it and roll with it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got this. Um, so in all that being said, a lot is stacked against the Chiefs. So if you want to hear more like analysis from my end, I did a clip on YouTube on our YouTube channel where I talked to a Ravens and
Right.
a um Chiefs fan, and we
Mm-hmm.
we actually broke down and predicted the game. So I picked the Chiefs to win. I picked them to win
Mm,
31-27. I think that there's a Mahomes factor here that can't be ignored.
sure.
Until he loses, I just don't want to be like until he gets dethroned. The only one that beat him so far, right, is Tom Brady.
Joe Burrow.
Is that correct? And Burrow, right? So until like he loses, I don't want to pick against him necessarily. He's the former champ. I will also say that it's kind of like the Ravens are going from pro mode in Madden to all pro or all Madden. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it might be a little bit of a culture shock as far as who they're playing. Where I feel like the Chiefs are a little bit more what is it called broken in. They're weathered a little bit. They had to fight against the Bills. And they obviously destroyed the Dolphins, but they had a really good matchup against the Bills, so they're more battle tested. So that's why I'm going to pick the Chiefs. I still think they have the better quarterback coach combination, so I'm going to
Okay.
go Chiefs 31-27. That's who
Understandable.
I'm going to
Yeah, the
pick.
Chiefs are the new New
Yeah,
England Patriots. You don't want to go against them. I just feel like it's Baltimore's year.
yeah,
It's their Super Bowl to lose. And
That's
they've
fair.
knocked everybody that's in the playoffs now. I don't think they played the Chiefs this year, did they? This is their first meeting this year.
I think so. I think you're right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they annihilated the Niners, and we all thought the Niners were the best team in the NFL, but they separated, and they wasn't even close. So, it's the Ravens' year, man. It's seems like it's their year. I think Lamar is gonna go to his very first Super Bowl, and I want that. But I understand why you're going for the Chiefs, Ryan. And if the Lions win, you feel like that's a better matchup than Baltimore.
100%.
So
And
I
and
get it.
here's And here's the other thing. I think Lamar's going to win the MVP, and history does not
Exactly.
smile kindly on
That's true.
the MVP getting to the Super Bowl. So
Mhm.
that's another factor that plays in. Okay, you want to just catch up on the comments?
Yeah,
Do we?
she said she's gonna stick with the Ravens. She says it's gonna be
Okay.
them, so she's gonna stick with her score 33-29 Ravens.
Okay, 33-29 Ravens.
She
Okay.
said they've been playing very good.
Yeah. It's no lie, no lie. Anything else on this game, Isaac?
Yeah, no, that should be everything.
Okay, let's get to the next game, the most important game, I believe,
Absolutely.
in
It
the
is the most
history of the
important game.
world.
It is the most
Okay,
important game.
in the history of the world. Am I right about that?
I wouldn't say that, but
Okay.
for Detroit
Well,
Lion fans, yes.
okay, fair enough. So the
Most
Lions, San
important game for
Francisco.
you
That's right.
ever.
That's right. That's right. The San Francisco 49ers, they're going up against the Detroit Lions. San Francisco is at home. We know that the Niners are favored. They are the more complete team out of the two. How do you see this game playing out, Isaac?
It's gonna go down to the wire. This is gonna be a close heart attack type of a game. Blood pressure boiling, nerves racking. Ryan, you're gonna be pacing up and down the floor everywhere in your house today. I already know it's gonna be one of those types of games. It's gonna come down to a field goal, 27-24, or this game could potentially go into overtime. That's how I
Okay.
see this game. The reason being, now the Niners have been the best NFC team this whole year. Hasn't even
Mm-hmm.
been close. But based on what I've seen in that Packers game, the Niners are
Mm-hmm.
beatable. I don't know if is Debo good to go today? Or is
It
he
sounds
still
like
questionable?
he'll play. I think he'll play. That's
Okay.
what they reported. So
Depending on his health, that's the factor in this game, I think. If Debo's good to go, I don't see the Lions winning this game. Now, that being said, Brock Purdy didn't look that great against the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
really, it's how well Brock Purdy plays as well against that Detroit defense. Aiden Hutchinson, the D line of the Lions, got to pressure this kid. Got to
Yeah,
put
you're
fear
right.
into them. They do that. I feel like the Lions may have a chance because Brock Purdy might make mistakes, and I think he will make mistakes. But I think the Niners, if they want to win this game, they just got to run the ball. Run the ball with
Yep.
Debo, run the ball with Christian McCaffrey, run it against this Lions defense. I don't think the Lions have a very good rushing defense this
No.
year. So
No.
that is a factor. But if they try to win it with Brock and Kyle Shanahan wants to just throw the ball all day, I feel like the Lions have a chance because they didn't look that great against the Packers. The Packers played them pretty well last week. So
Yeah, I just want to
go
just
ahead.
clarify. I believe, let me just double check. They had a better run defense this year than pass defense.
Did they?
Yeah. So, yeah, because that's the thing is they got to stop the run so
They
that play
have.
action.
It's the passing. Yeah, passing. And
Yeah,
the
the
rush defense
passing.
actually has been good.
Yeah.
Okay, my mistake. It's the
No,
passing.
right. And
Okay.
so if they can stop the run and kind of eliminate play action, that's what they got to do. Now, I
Right.
totally agree with you on the Brock Purdy thing last week. I do want to just acknowledge the fact that it was raining and Brock Purdy is one of those quarterbacks that I think needs like
I
good
don't.
weather
Yeah,
conditions to
good weather.
be
Yeah,
good.
good. Yeah,
You know,
sure.
so it's going to be 70 and nice out. So if weather's not a factor, it could play to the, in favor of Brock Purdy having a good game here.
Hmm.
So I'm just being fair about it, right? We know that
Right.
like Tua, like it's the same with Tua. If he's in certain conditions, I just know he's not going to be a good quarterback that day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Purdy, the same thing. I think the Lions, I think you nailed it on the head though. Whatever team can get pressure on the other one's quarterback, that's who's going to win this game because if you put pressure on Brock Purdy, I think he'll end up making a mistake or two. He tried last week. Remember, he almost threw 2 pick-sixes to the Packers last week.
Correct.
And Jared Goff's the same way. You put pressure on Jared Goff, he's going to struggle.
Well, I'll say
So
this. I feel like the Lions offense is going to do very well today because Jordan Love was slinging that ball all over
Yeah.
that 49ers defense.
Sure.
So if Jordan Love was slinging that everywhere, I feel like the Lions rushing game with Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery, they're going to have a good day. And I feel like it's going to lessen the load off of Jared Goff's shoulders where he's just going to have to make a couple throws, maybe to Sam Brown. I don't know. Is Laporta in and Zach Ertz?
Laporta is and Ertz has not been activated yet. I don't think
Gotcha.
I don't
That's
know
a
if he
game
will
time
be.
decision.
Yeah, I think it might be, and I'm
Okay.
leaning that they
That's
probably
going to be
won't.
huge as well. I
Yeah.
feel like so. I feel like Jared Goff's gonna have a good game. It's just stopping Christian McCaffrey. That's what it's going to
Yeah.
come down to, and I think that's what the Packers failed to do last week.
Mhm.
They would have contained Christian McCaffrey a little bit better. I feel like the Packers would have won that game, you know. So Lions got a good chance. Lions got a good chance, and I'm going for the Lions.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's how they're going to win it. 49ers, all they have to do is get their play action pass going,
Yep.
and then get pressure on Goff. If they can do those two things, I think they can win this game.
Sure.
So we'll see what happens, but I'm obviously nervous but excited about this game, and it's really
it's not gonna be a blowout. Yeah. It's not gonna be. I think it's gonna be a very, very close game.
I think the Lions and Lions fans are playing with house money. We are, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got where we weren't supposed to be. So This is huge progress for Lions fans. So even if we end up losing this game,
it's a successful season.
Yeah. And that's the other thing. All the pressure is on the Niners to perform in this game. So that's going to be intense. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Just so you know, if you're still in the chat, just throw out who you think is going to win this game. Isaac, what do you have for a prediction and score of this game? I know you said it earlier, but let's just,
Yeah, I'll say 27-24 Lions.
Okay. Okay.
At the last second.
It's funny because there's so many of my friends that are more confident than me, obviously, because I'm just a Lions fan. So I have the Lions losing. So the 49ers winning 34-23. I think a late touchdown puts the game away. That's it. I think it'll be close, and then I think the Niners will get a touchdown to put the game away late. That's what I think is going to happen. So 34-23. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. So that means you got
shirt off.
Well,
just get rid of all the Lions stuff.
No. How dare you?
That is so negative. You gotta have some faith.
It's honesty, is what it is. I'm just being honest. I'm trying to be honest with myself. That's fair. It's my research notes, Isaac, is telling me that this is what's going to happen.
I thought numbers lie too, Brian.
They do. I tell you. Yeah. It's just like
they're lying to you.
Here's
fear into your heart.
Yeah. But if I look at it, if I look at the weaknesses of the Lions, they're a little bit more glaring than the weaknesses of the 49ers. And that's why it's like if you're looking at who's the better team and they have home field advantage, I just can't. It's hard for me as a guy who watches a lot of football to think that the Lions are going to come away with a victory here. I'm just being real.
I believe
I love the Lions.
I believe they will.
I hope you're right. And then you can come on here and be like, I told you so, Ryan. Yep. I told you so. And you can, kick me in the face if you want to.
Everything I say comes true. So
far,
you should trust in me, what I say, as far as this goes. But what I will also say, Ryan, is if I was a Detroit Lions fan, I'd be very confident going into this game based on how the Packers just played them.
Yeah, I know, but weather was a factor. And
I don't want to hear it. It wasn't snowing. It wasn't negative 11 degrees out.
I know.
Jordan Love, this was his first rodeo. He looked fine. I mean, he made a couple mistakes, but he looked good.
Why are you trying to talk me into this?
I'm just being real. You're a Detroit Lions
I'm
fan.
Being real. You're tugging at all my heartstrings right now. I can't do this. I can't do it. You're pulling at all the heartstrings at the same time.
You sound like past Red Sox fans back in the days when every time we used to lose to the Yankees. Oh, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I'm just gonna be real and honest. Because history says this and this and that. No, it can happen.
It's like happen. I'll wait to it can happen, but I'll just wait till I see it, I guess. It's one of those things I don't want to get my heart hurt more than it has to be. But with the Lions, I do think they got a shot here. It's just I think it's a tall order for the Lions, and even though I'm going to be rooting hard for them, it's just what it is, what it is, I guess, as you like to say. It is what it is.
No.
So no, okay.
It is what it's going to be. The Lions are going to the Super Bowl today. I think all of
Today.
America is rooting for the Lions. The Lions got all of America's support. I feel like, man, Dan Campbell has got this team fired up, ready. They're gonna go crazy today.
Yeah.
And the Lions are a dome team, so you don't think the Lions are gonna play good? And if the weather's sunny and beautiful out,
Yeah, like no, I think they'll play good. I don't want you to think that I'm
34-23
saying
though.
yeah, it's going to be 30, it's going to be 27-23 with about 4 minutes to go, and the 49ers will just score one touchdown to put it out of reach. That's how I foresee it. Like one possession game most of the game, and then the Niners will just put it away.
Gardner Johnson's gonna get a pick.
I hope so.
24-24. Niners gonna have the ball under 2 minutes. Brock Purdy's gonna throw a pick. Lions gonna get the ball, march downfield, kick the field goal, let the time go.
You got a hold of the script, didn't you?
I think so. Somewhere around here.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's want to just hit our last topic before we go?
Yeah.
Because Isaac is actually going to come over to my place and we're going to watch the games together, and we're going to do some after reactions of each game, just clips, and we're going to post them to YouTube. So look out for those. So let's go to our last topic here, Isaac. I thought this would be kind of fun. I ranked the Super Bowl matchups that I think would be the most fun, that had the most storylines, and partly biased, a little biased in these matchups, but let's go ahead and talk about the Super Bowl, ranking the Super Bowl matchups here. So the first one I had, okay, do you see the list, Isaac?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you disagree with anything on the list? I have it in the order that I think it would be most storylines and most watchable.
Nah, I think Lions Ravens needs to be a little higher.
Okay.
Reason being it's Detroit going to the Super Bowl and Lamar Jackson being in his first Super Bowl. Yeah. So I think that matters. The Chiefs Niners, I don't think people are gonna like that. Because we've already seen a Chiefs 49ers Super Bowl already.
Yeah.
You know, is that why you put them there? Because you think it'll be like a rematch? Is that why you did that?
So these are the reasons why, yeah. Super Bowl rematch, you kind of have a system versus talent. So you have the system of the 49ers against the, Brock Purdy, the system quarterback, against the uber talented Patrick Mahomes.
Sure.
And then you have Reed versus Shanahan, which I think is kind of a cool, like, Reed's kind of the old timer who has this kind of dynasty going right now, and then you got young Shanahan who's kind of trying to establish his own legacy and dynasty, and I think that's kind of could be a storyline as well.
Ravens 49ers rematch. So I think that's why you put 2 and 3, because they're Super Bowl rematches.
Yeah.
I guess, but I think a lot of people would like the Lions Ravens. Honestly,
yeah, I think you're right. I think any of these matchups are going to be good. I just tried to be unbiased, and so like this is what I have down for the Ravens.
So why do you have Lions Chiefs first?
Okay, here's why. Ready?
Yeah.
That's the way the season began. First game of the season, what was it? Lions and Chiefs. So now it ends. You have Eminem versus Taylor Swift.
Sure.
Who doesn't want to see that, right? Yeah. And then you have the team that has been to six? Well, it would be 4 out of the last 6 Super Bowls.
The Chiefs are trying to repeat since the Patriots did it in 2003 and
First time ever, but now they're going up against a team that never won the Super Bowl. So those are the storylines you can play off of. So it's like a David versus Goliath type thing where this team has been like awesome and consistent the last 6 years. And then this team that hasn't had any real success in 31 years, now they're in the playoffs, in the Super Bowl. So you can play off of that. And again, Taylor Swift versus Eminem. Who doesn't want that?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I get that.
And the Ravens, the reason why I have Niners, Ravens too, they were the 2 most complete teams all year, right? Most people had them number 1 in both conferences.
Yep.
The Super Bowl rematch, and then the MVP candidates. So Purdy was an MVP candidate for a little bit, and then he fell off, and then Lamar came onto the scene. So it's kind of like both of them will be discussed in the MVP. Lamar will most likely win it, but you kind of got like these two MVPs playing each other.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I agree with it then.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'd have Lions, Ravens, probably 2.
Okay, you'd have Lions, Ravens 2. Okay.
I'd have Chiefs, Niners 4, Ravens, Niners 3.
Okay, gotcha.
But I get the Lions.
So you just really want to see the Lions in the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. Them never winning a Super Bowl would be like a huge storyline. That would be a huge storyline. And them never being at a Super Bowl as well. Not just not winning, but they've never been to a Super Bowl either. So that'd be a huge storyline. So
plus, it'd be a rematch of earlier this season, Lions Ravens. They played each other earlier this year. I think the Ravens mopped them, didn't they?
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, they got mobbed. Right, correct. Yep. So yeah, so that's the Super Bowl matchup. So you are predicting though for Super Bowl Lions Ravens, right?
Yes.
That's your prediction. I'm doing Niners Chiefs. That's my prediction.
Niners Chiefs.
Me and you both are hoping for what are you hoping for?
Like for my for my heart.
Yeah, what's your heart want? Is it the Ravens Lions?
It would probably be Lions Chiefs because I want the Lions to win the Super Bowl and I feel like they'd have a better shot going up against the Chiefs and the Ravens. Yeah. But it would be Lions Chiefs. That would be what my heart would want. Taylor Swift, Eminem. It'd be awesome. Yeah. So I agree with that headline. It'd be fun. Week 1 matchup, like you said. Great. That's what I would want. But I'm just saying it's gonna be Lions Ravens.
Okay. That's what I want too, is the Lions and Chiefs, because I think that would be. I feel like that'd be a more competitive Super Bowl in my opinion. I think the Ravens would kind of destroy the Lions, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, man. Anything else about this weekend?
That should be everything, man. Go Lions, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. I'm so
Let's
excited to come see the games.
Yeah, I'm excited too.
What pizza did you order?
We're gonna get Domino's. Most likely.
Papa John's?
We don't got Papa John's here.
Really? I don't got Papa John's either. You guys are closer to Stevens Point than I am, aren't you?
It's 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's still a bit of a drive.
Thorpe said Usher performance.
Yeah, no, do you think that Taylor Swift and Eminem storms the stage at halftime?
Maybe.
If they're both there?
Maybe.
Yeah. Perform with
Usher? Possibility.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
It would be. I see Thorpe with that lemon. All right, Thorpe.
Does he have a prediction?
Oh yeah, Thorpe. What's your Super Bowl prediction?
Kind of curious.
He said that's the only thing worth watching is the Usher halftime performance.
Come on, Thorpe.
See what I'm talking about? Cowboy fans, bro. See what they're doing, because their team can never go back to the Super Bowl. They just look at the halftime performances. That's all they care about, because their team can never make it. Because I guarantee if the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl, he wouldn't care about no Usher performance. Cowboys in the... I can't. You see what he said?
What? No, I didn't.
He said Cowboys and the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
He's probably in the stages of grief. He's in the denial stage right now, I think. Yeah.
All right.
Which is fair. Everybody grief, deals with grief on their own timeline. So he's allowed to be in the denial stage.
It's all right. Thorpe, I'll send you a card.
Yeah, maybe what you could do is just send him the YouTube highlight video of the Cowboys versus the Packers, just to remind him what happened.
Oh yeah, I should send him that.
Yeah. Okay, man.
All right.
Anything else?
Should be it.
Okay, well, thanks.
Super Bowl Sunday is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, let's go.
Excited.
So yeah, I'm excited too. So anybody that joined us today, Girl on Fire, Thorpe, thank you both, and anybody else who didn't contribute to the chat just watching, thanks a lot. Check out, like I said, we got 2 YouTube clips where I actually talked to some friends of ours who are 49er fans, that are Ravens fans and Chief fans, and they broke down the game, talking to one another about each game. So go check those out on our YouTube channel, The Box Score Sports, and check us out on our socials, and check my guy out here, Isaac. He streams 2K a lot on Twitch and other things. So Soury Lemon, check him out as well.
Thank you.
Anything
Thank you for
anything else,
shouting that
Isaac? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be uploading some YouTube highlights on the
Oh.
Box Score Sports podcast tonight. Quick reactions of the games. Right after they're
Mhm.
done, we're gonna upload them. I'm gonna be over at Ryan's house. We're gonna watch the games, so it's gonna be fun. Can't wait, Ryan. I'm excited for some
Oh.
pizza. Excited
Yeah.
for the games.
I am too. So we'll talk to you soon then, man.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Okay. See you guys.
Bye.